Hello, people. Welcome to the belly. I am, knock on wood, doing much, much better. Um, to say this year has sucked so far is a bit of an understatement. I mean, it started out, the first of the year on life support. Um, not given much of a chance to. They told my family, there's like, you need to go out and find a really, really big box. Because we don't think he's going to be coming out of here. But pulled through that. Though I still don't remember almost any of it. Um, they gave me some really good drugs while I was there. I had these like faint dreams, and every once in a while I'll remember some crazy thing, and I'll ask somebody like, "Yes, you did that," or "Yes, you were talking about that," but none of it makes any sense. Um, but it was just weird. But I am feeling, starting the last couple of days, I'm not getting too anxious, but I'm feeling much better. I still have a collapsed left lung, so I don't know what they're going to do about that, if anything. There's not a whole lot they can do with somebody when you're this big. So, something to look forward to, you gainers. Limited health care, because there's just so much they can do with somebody at a certain weight. So, look forward to it. I've been in the hospital 3 times in the last month and a half. One time, I don't necessarily think I needed to go. But when your O2 stats hit 60, 70, your nerves has a tendency to worry. I was only in for like 3 or 4 days, so anything less than a week, I don't even count that as a hospital stay anymore. I still have a cough. I think I'll probably have this cough for the rest of my life. So hopefully it'll grow old with me. The worst news, I didn't even know if I was going to talk about this or not, but the worst news is my little Julie, my little Chihuahua. She was 17 years old, and she passed away. I miss that little dog. You cannot imagine how much I miss my little Julie. I mean, she was old for a Chihuahua. And God knows she was spoiled her entire life. And she had a very good life. But I just... in the last week or so before she passed on, she kept pulling away from me. Like there was something going on. I just thought she was mad at me for going back and forth into the hospital. But on my last hospital stay, she was staying with our friend Leonard. And he has 2 dogs. They were all outside playing and having a good time. She came inside, got in her little bed, and went to sleep. Was just laying there, and he didn't think anything of it. And a couple hours later, he knows she was still just lying there. So he went to check on her, and she had passed away. So she went away in her sleep, surrounded by her sisters. The other 2 dogs, he said, got very upset. And, I cannot tell you how many tears I've lost over that poor little dog. She was the most precious, sweetest thing. my beloved ex, um, he didn't bring very many good things into my life. But the few good things he did was his kids, who I love. Oh my God, Christine, Caitlin, Robbie, I love you all. I think you're the most special people in the world. And Julie. But I so miss that dog. Um, part of me was like, is this God's way of telling me I need to start, clearing out my life? I don't think so. I just think she was, 16, 17 years old. But like I said, she had a very good life. And if I knew how to put pictures up, I would put her picture up. But she's in a couple of videos way back there. But that was a few weeks ago. I haven't even told people about this yet. I just told my sister about it today. I mean, I just, I can just now start talking about it without getting all choked up. And I mean, pets really do become a part of your family. And like when you're like me and you're alone, 70% of the time. I mean, she was very important. But like I said, she's in a much happier, place. So I'm happy for her. Diet wise, I am doing super good. Especially the past few weeks. I know I can't tell any difference either. I mean, I don't know. I still take up the full damn screen. But a belly shot. Woo! I lost my flow. Ooh, hello. I need to shave. And God, look like a month or 2 months ago, I shaved off my hair. Look how thick it is already. I might be a redhead. Well, actually, it's gray now. But I definitely got the thick Italian hair. Sorry about that. But everything is going good. The wounds on the back of my feet, those nasty little things, they have finally healed up 99%. No new wounds. My voice, like you can see, is much stronger. I can still only do this with my fist. Could be handy in some ways. But, so if you know somebody, sorry about that. This arm is still all fucked up. All messed up. This one is fine. But I don't think I have as many chins as I usually have. Isn't it more like, I don't know. Every time I go to the hospital and they weigh me, I think, now I've finally lost, 10,000 pounds. It's like, wow, you've lost 5 pounds. I'm like, I'm eating like a half a meal a day. But I do my little arm exercises, and I got a couple of 5-pound weights. I'm scratching my tummy, sorry. I do my little arm exercises, and, I have a friend that comes and he helps do my leg exercises, because we're in between physical therapists again. Every time I go to the hospital, you literally got to start all over again. Requalifying. The insurance company has to redo its stuff. Amerigroup, I love you. It's not Amerigroup. It's not their fault. It's all the Medicaid groups. They all pretty much, well, suck. I don't know if Obamacare is going to be any better when it finally goes into effect. But I know for me, myself, when I was in the hospital, all they kept banging in my head, you got to use your CPAP machine. You got to use your CPAP machine. My CPAP machine quit working about a year and a half ago. Oh my God, you can't sleep without a CPAP machine. They made a huge deal. I was like, fine, I'll use my CPAP machine. Especially now that I just have one lung. Ever since I got out of the hospital, it's been 2 weeks, maybe 3 weeks ago, we have been fighting continuously about getting either my old CPAP machine fixed or a new one. First it was getting the doctors to write the orders. Because I can't go in for a sleep study right now because, hello, unless you can do it here, And then it was some other problem. Now it's Amerigroup's problem. In the meantime, I'm being told if you don't use your CPAP machine, you could die at any minute. I mean, this is literally what they're saying, You're going to go to sleep at night, and you're basically just going to quit breathing. And before you know it, you're going to be being 6 feet under. So yeah, I want the CPAP machine. But what can I do? I've been home now for 2.5 weeks, 3 weeks. Still haven't got the physical therapist coming back out yet. Everything, I mean, it's so ridiculous. And it seems like by the time I get, I'm down to 12 minutes. I'm sorry, people. Dark Ruler, if you're listening to this, I just finally saw the video message that you made for me. You made me cry. Thank you. Very much so. I gotta figure out how to private message. I really would like to be able to stay in touch with you. Because you really are a good guy. And when you do messages like you did for me, that's when you're at your best. When you're like me and you're whining about yourself, that's when you're at your worst. But, I'm joking. You're so freaking handsome. Give Mike a hug for me. Well, I know I'm getting ready to get cut off, so I love you, my peoples. I'll do another one of these soon. Warning! I'm feeling much better. To President Reagan, thank you for all your comments and support. You mean the world to me also. I hope I could say your name. You never said if I could or not. You are a very special guy. And someday, I'm going to get skinny enough again for a piece of your chocolate cake. Because you make good cake. So many people he does. But everybody out there, I loves you all. And I promise to go back to videotaping at least every other day. I won't say every day. Because when you're stuck in one room, even though I'm in a much bigger room now, I'm now in the living room. That's why there's a window right behind me. There's not a whole lot to talk about. But once I start walking, hopefully soon, I want to videotape that. And if you have some suggestions or ideas, I mean, I got a whole 19 subscribers. And I love each and every one of you, babies. Write me. Give me some questions. Please. Anything you'd like to know, I will answer. Um, well, till next time, big hugs and kisses. Bye-bye.